All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of X4 Foundations. Um, we are in the cockpit of the Jaguar. Um, Last time we left off, we needed to get another ship. We got the Nodan, and then we also need to get the antimatter cells, which we have. That Nodan is right here at the antimatter facility. We just got to move him on over. I want to go over a few things. Ooh, hello. You are missing your escort. You are missing your escort. So some things we should probably go over, some updates. I haven't been a bit of a pirate. I've gotten these 3 Minotaur Raiders, which we are going to then quickly get over here to...
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Actually, I think we should defend with this guy, because I don't think he's attacking. So we'll defend. Other than that, the Xenon are
Entering system. Highest
still a massive threat here in Second Contact 2 Flashpoint. The Cock are an ever annoyance. Over here in Second Contact 7, they are actually getting a little on my nerves, really. They're consistent. They are everywhere. Which is cool because that's not what they were in that last playthrough, which is kind of fun. We have opened up, we did some mining, which I'm going to go over something with you. One of the new features that's going to be coming in 4.0 that's also in the beta is mimicking behavior. So over here, we have this miner, right? Who has silicon. There, it's a silicon miner. He then also has, where am I doing it? One subordinate, which would be the guy flying next to him. Now, the guy flying next to him, let's go here and here, is mimicking the behavior of the other guy. So he's also mining silicon. This makes things a little more...
System. Grand exchange.
Well, it makes things easier, so you don't have so many ships just kind of in your, your dossier or your, your list of ships. You can now put them in a fleet, and what I'm going to do is... There we go. What? Hold on. I spell it right? Yeah. There we go. Now we have a little fleet set up. And what we're going to do is we have another ship. Where'd he go? He's right over here. That when he's done, he's got 60%. He'll be done in a second. When he's done, we're going to tell him to mimic them, and he's going to go off and mimic that leader, which saves a lot of room and, kind of simplifies the dossier of ships, which is nice, right? It's nice. You don't have to have the clutter, basically. So we have him. Let's go here. We are going to go mimic commander's behavior. And there we go. And now he's going to show up right there. And he's going to go. He's going to go mimic that behavior. Where are we now? Okay, so we are roughly in place. This guy needs to now get here. I have been a little bit of a pirate. I've been getting the raiders, the Minotaur raiders, to actually do more piracy. Um, because I do want to start going after Zyarth ships, not free families. What I want, what I want is a buffalo. Let's see here while we wait on the other ship. It is a large ship. I actually want more than one buffalo, but I'm willing to start with a buffalo at first. Um, I've had to rethink my original idea that I always have. Split ships to Lottie Shields. I'm going more kind of Paranid um, equipment, and we're actually going to go into the uh, we're going to go down the Sentinel line because I have better access to them. So we're going to have Paranid. We're going to get the Odysseus again. It's going to be the Sentinel. So they're going to have a whole lot more hull, a little slower, but they will have more staying power within a battle. We're also going to check out to see fleet behavior once we start getting to that part. And we actually get more Minotaur Raiders, and we start doing the boarding actions for the Buffalo. We are almost here. Where is the other guy? Oh, crap. He is just booking it, isn't he? Little Susie, on the other hand, is not. So what I'm also going to do in this next part is I'm gonna get out of the cockpit view. I'm gonna take a look at the surrounding area in the ship because this is a part that I've always kind of missed every time I do it, and you'll see the reason why. I'm not sure why it does it the way it does, the game, so to speak. But I always miss it, and I don't want to miss it. Uh, it's just that, right? Sometimes the game does some
Awaiting orders.
silly things. Just like the bug with her when we first started. Typically, she's, her face just sticks out of that little white light right there. But with the update and everything, that doesn't happen anymore. Where is the Nodan?
Noden. Sentinel.
Noden. I don't think that's how it's really pronounced. But okay, robot. Voice. Lady. We'll take that. In the next few episodes, what I'm going to actually kind of focus on, while this thing takes its time, you'll see why it takes its time if you haven't played the game already. We're going to go into more pirating. We're going to get deep down into it. So we will have some action coming up. And this guy, there he is. Look at that. Ooh. Isn't he a beauty? Alright, he should be in that little vector.
Be sure that the ship is evacuated. It is far too early in this experiment for needless casualties. Can I help? Confirmed.
Alright, so he's going to come here. Get that away.
Very good. We seem to be ready for the initial test. I would advise that you clear the area,
Alright.
as there are a number of unknowns.
Let's get over to...
Fly to the following position.
Fly to the following position. Let's That's my resource probe right there. Actually, what is that?
I have successfully interfaced with the ship. I am increasing the output of the power plant while reducing the shielding of the antimatter containers to see if that affects the anomaly. Wonderful! We are getting a reaction. The ship is beginning to show strain, but I will continue to push it further. Keep your distance.
Alright, so...
The tear is expanding. It's about to reach the ship. The antimatter will most likely detonate.
I'm going to zoom out further. Oh, there it is. Look at that structure, right? And then, wait for it. Boom! It magically now appears down there. Which... Oh, now we can't hear him. Which is not a bad location. Now, in the new patches, you should be able to...
Now, my friend, this is where we must proceed with both haste and caution. While I admit, tearing through space-time with an antimatter explosion was far from restrained, we now have something in front of us of untold scientific value. We would be fools to continue carelessly.
I'm actually going to pick up that
For the
antimatter cell.
benefit of the universe, let us hurry and claim our prize before someone can beat us to it. I'll be damned if some passing Taladi junk dealer decides to break it down for spare parts, or worse yet, the Ministry of Finance Science Division. I will begin to interface with the structure remotely. Do you mind flying around it so I can make some additional readings?
I don't think this is a...
Let's start over here.
This is an awkward location. If it was actually a little right over here... Actually, let's get down further, because that asteroid might not be where I think it is in terms of that station. I think we're going to be fine. If not, we can always just detonate that asteroid. Get it out of there. But this is it. This is the player HQ. Our boron friend will tell you a little more about it as we go through this.
These markings are not quite as alien as I would have expected from such an object.
Right? That's number
Could
5.
this be a top secret installation? Oh my. I do hope we haven't hijacked some distant Terran station.
Ironic that he says that with the new expansion coming out. Foreshadowing, maybe? What is this asteroid doing right here? Look at that thing, just floating there.
It does seem somewhat unfinished, and the materials it is constructed of are quite strange. Even the computer pathways I am navigating are unconventional.
Actually, that's one of the things that I hope can get completed, is that you can actually finish the player HQ through the new expansion that's coming. I really do. I think that'd be kind of cool to see what it's supposed to look like. So.
I cannot yet ascertain the function of this asteroid-like mass in regards to the rest of the station. Given these readings, it may well be a power source. How interesting. Wonderful. You see, the station is now under our control. We have access to much of its systems, although some are so alien, I will need to take the time to investigate them further. There appear to be connection points for additional station modules, and they do seem to conform to our standards. If we wish to physically interface with the station without damaging it, I suggest constructing an area to land. Oh, it appears I must go. My split employers are approaching, and they do sound agitated. I will be in touch when I am able. As I have said, see if you are able to merge their technology with our own, by building a dock. Take care, my friend.
All right. So now it is ours. We're gonna start setting up the next part. We are going to. I think this is. So I'm right, roughly about right here. I think. The dock I think faces that way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a dock. Confirm module changes. Hire a builder. Let's find a builder. There we go. So yeah. So what I need to do now is basically just give it money for the build, I believe. And as we've known before, this takes time. So let's go to the station. Information. How much money do I got? Oh, you're asking for 172. Accept that estimate. Actually, sometimes I don't. Oh, okay. So it did take it. So that will start building. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be right there. Again, so the next few episodes we're going to get a little more piratey. We're going to start taking out more of those Minotaur raiders, and then hopefully going after something bigger. There is a behemoth that we can try to go for, and then there are some Phoenix Sentinels and Vanguards within the Grand Exchange. There's one right there. Hopefully we can get into one of those and start building the fleet to start going after larger targets within Zyarth. And we'll have to at one point get into. So we can probably just get to Fires of Defeat, and focus on that kind of this area here. Also take down some of the Zyarth colonial fleet. We have our plan. We have what's going to happen next. We have this station that's going to be built, and then we have some more of the main story to go through. And then we'll also interconnect the main story, the pirating part of my main story, with attacking Zyarth and trying to rid the free families of the colonial fleet. But for now, this is Skillet in the cockpit of the Jaguar. Please like, subscribe. There's more coming to you. We're going to get a little more action going on in here. I'll see you next time.